Hi, I'm Dennis with TeraFlex. We're just reclining under the Jeep here in Florida. What just happened is we got a set of our new TeraFlex anchor brackets for the brake line. So the brake line anchor brackets. This is one of those things that when they showed up, we said we have got to put those on this Jeep right now because it's going to save our brake lines from serious abuse. Basically, all it is a bracket that's going to tie right to your shock, and then your brake lines are going to tie into it, and it's going to keep them out of the way. Now, you've seen these things. They're using coat hangers, they're using tape, they're zip tying them to strange things. I've seen these brake lines get caught between the shock and smashed, and you lose brakes in your wheel when it smashes them. Your ABS lines get ripped in half. This is one of those things that everybody should have on their Jeep, regardless of what lift or anything else they have on it, because it's going to protect your brake lines. All right, let's throw this on. Piece of cake. All right, I got an 18 millimeter here. I'm going to hold it on both ends. Now, if your shocks, if the bolt's turned this way, you're going to have to take the bolt out to get the bracket on it because you want it on the outside edge. I'm just going to put it right back in before that shock moves on me and causes me all kinds of grief, because those shocks are tough to compress. Okay, we'll throw the nut back on it. 18 millimeter on both ends. Okay, so there's the mount to it. Now, where you're going to position it, there's two grommets on your ABS lines on these JKs, and it gives us a little space between them that it just matches up to real nice. Put the ABS line first. There's a little slot in it. Where's the other one? I'll show you that slot. See, there's a smaller slot in it, and then there's the larger slot for the brake line. So put the little one in first. That'll go into that little slot. Put the brake line in after. That's pretty much it. We're going to throw in some zip ties. So you can just tie that line to it. So I'm just going to throw one on here to kind of hold it in place, and then we'll tighten up that bolt. Okay. We want it to have it positioned so that it's given some flexibility, and the design of this thing is kind of cool because it gives us a metal bracket in the center of it, but this outer portion is rubber, so it flexes all different directions. So if you do need a little extra flex out of it, it's going to let it do it. It's going to keep it out of your tire. These things are like $19.99. Once again, well under $20. Let's tighten this thing up. All right, that's that. Throw a couple more zip ties on it. Okay, there's that one. Put one up the center. These are good zip ties, by the way. Actually got a metal strip in them that really holds them into place. Okay, and we got one more we'll just throw down around these. If you've probably already got your ABS line zip tied to the brake line anyway, but if not, do it. They give you the little mounting points for the original spot where your ABS lines were attached to the axle and so forth. Just zip tie them to that line all the way up so everything's nice and tucked out of the way. And look at that. That's just one of those things like, why didn't anybody think of that before now? So that's pretty much the install on it. We'll trim these off so it looks nice. And we are good to go. So, any questions? Make it happen. They're available now at TeraFlex. The TeraFlex brake line anchor bracket. Just another one of those great ideas. What can we say? Thanks.